My mom forged my signature to steal my college grant money, and then told everyone I dropped out because I was lazy. Meanwhile, she used it to remodel her kitchen. That was the day I stopped being her daughter and started being her excuse. Bear with me, because this whole thing is wild. Hey viewers, just a quick thanks. Over 15% of you are already subscribed. It means a lot. This one's going to be hard, but I think I need to finally tell the truth, not for her but for me. I used to think my mom was my best friend. She used to say things like "you and me against the world, and I only trust you." I thought that meant we were close, that she loved me more than anything. But now I know it meant I was her lifeline. And not in a good way. From the time I was 12, she leaned on me for everything. Help with bills, help with her boyfriend drama, help raising my little brother while she worked night shifts she'd always call out of anyway. She never asked how I was doing, never came to a single school performance, but if I didn't pick up the phone, I was disrespectful. If I made plans without her, I was selfish. She guilt-tripped me constantly with that line. After everything I've done for you. Even when I was the one doing it all for her. By the time I got to high school, I was top of my class, AP everything, volunteering, tutoring straight A's. College was my dream, my escape, my only way out. And for a while, it actually felt like I was going to make it. I applied to scholarships like my life depended on it, because it did. I got a full ride, full tuition, housing, meal plan, everything. And I cried. I remember crying on the floor of my bedroom thinking, I did it, I'm finally free. Turns out I was. My mom started planting doubts. You're going to leave me. What am I supposed to do without you? Your brother's still in school, and you know I can't handle things on my own. She said she was proud, but her eyes said otherwise. And then, right before move-in day, I got a call from the university. My financial aid had been revoked, incomplete documents, and inconsistencies with tax records. I was confused, panicked. I called the office nonstop for days. Then I found out the truth. My mom had intercepted the grant paperwork that came in the mail. She filled it out with her banking info, forged my signature, and claimed the funds. She took the disbursement meant for textbooks and dorm housing and spent it on a brand new kitchen remodel. I saw the receipts, $13,800. Granite countertops, a wine fridge, designer light fixtures. Meanwhile, I was sleeping in my childhood bedroom, wondering what I did wrong. When I confronted her, she didn't even deny it. She said, "You weren't ready for college anyway. You would have flunked out and wasted it." I had a 4.3 GPA. I was on the damn dean's list before I even stepped foot on campus. But none of that mattered to her. She needed me close. She needed someone to keep her afloat. And more than anything, she needed someone to blame. She told the rest of the family that I backed out of college, that I had a breakdown, that I got overwhelmed and couldn't handle it. Everyone bought it. Suddenly I was the failure, the problem child, the liar. I lost friends, I lost mentors, I lost my future. For a year I stayed stuck in that house. Depressed, broke, working at a grocery store to help cover rent she never paid in full anyway. But even then I still tried to fix things, still tried to earn her love. Maybe if I help with my brother more. Maybe if I clean up before she gets home. Maybe if I apologize. But it didn't matter. Because I wasn't a daughter to her. I was a tool. The final straw came the night she got drunk and told me, out loud, "You owe me. You wouldn't have anything without me." I stared at her, the new kitchen behind her glowing under fancy lights. And I realized something that changed my life. She didn't want a daughter, she wanted a servant. So I packed my stuff that night. No dramatic goodbye, no yelling. I just left. I stayed on a friend's couch for 3 months, got 2 jobs, started rebuilding everything she tried to destroy. Eventually, I saved enough to move out of state and go back to school. Community college at first, then a transfer program, and now. I graduate in 8 weeks. Debt-free, trauma-scarred, but finally free. She still tries to contact me. Emails, voicemails, family members reaching out saying, "Your mom just wants to talk." But I don't answer. I changed my number, blocked her everywhere, made peace with being the villain in her story. Because the truth is, she was the villain in mine. If you're listening, and this story sounds even a little too familiar, let me tell you something I wish I'd heard years ago. You are not responsible for healing someone who keeps breaking you. You don't owe your abuser a second chance just because they share your DNA. And leaving doesn't make you weak, it makes you whole. I'm not telling this story for pity. I'm telling it because someone out there needs permission to walk away. And I'm here to say, you have it. I didn't just escape my mother. I saved the girl she tried to destroy.